Hello friends, how's it going? This is your friend Jeff playing Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail, a British campaign. We just finished Odyssey and again you can see what I got. I got 4 ribbons on each side. I got my points where I got them. This is kind of like a harbor tutorial, I guess. It's going to be it might be long, it might be boring to some of you, it might be whatever. It is what it is. So I mean, if you don't like it, just don't watch it. Like just don't watch, okay? If you want to watch, that's cool. Okay, so you can see what this is right here. So I got all the information here. I always kind of show it so that way I'm not hiding. I'm not saying I'm playing hard when I'm not. I'm not. Whatever. So you see that right there. But anyways. I've played this battle 3 times, or 2 times, okay? And I do not like it, okay? Because, your ships come here and here, and you have the enemy, but then they have a third set. And you need 4, but you can have up to 8. And then this is number 4, and then there's going to be 3 sea battles after. So this is the end of the campaign. Like there's 4 sea battles including this one. So I mean so it's a total of 4. This is one of them. And then we'll do Dangerous Beasts, and then we'll do 2 other battles, and the campaign will be over. So I mean, so we're at this point here. Now, this is a very frustrating battle because of the fact that you can only have these 2 packs, and you have 3 packs of enemy ships, plus they'll have another reinforcement group that comes in. So this battle and then the win, when we start off, we can't even move on one set of our ships. So I mean, it's totally I just want to let you know that this is a frustrating battle. I've done it twice, and I'm going to do it for a 3rd time, but not right now. Right now, I'm just going to do what I want to do, the preparation, to prepare for this battle. So I just want to give you that little summary, and we'll get an extra, when we do it, we'll get, the legend, and we'll get that extra bit. But anyway, so now that you know that, I guess the first thing I can do is go to the harbor, and we can see what we got in here for rifles. And, I captured 6 of these artillery pieces, so I'll get 2250. Now, just realize that I have 5 points right here, so 25% extra on sale and minus 25% on purchases. So just know that I have 5 points in there, so whatever prices you see may not be the same that you would see, because if you didn't put your 5 points in here, prices would be higher. So, I mean, whatever, so... and as far as naval guns go, I don't really... This is all that I got in here. I took the guns... Okay, so let me get back over here. Okay, so the changes that I'm going to make to my fleet, and I only have 68,000. So I mean, that's not a lot of money. But the first thing I know I'm going to do is get rid of these ships. So I'm going to take that out of there. That gives me an extra 9,000. So that's all good. And okay, so any unit that's here that is a 3-star unit, I am gonna dismiss them. So now you don't have to, you can do what you want, but the way that I've always played this game for the years that I've been playing it, and matter of fact, I have all my I have a lot of the playthroughs online anyway, so I mean, so the proof is in the pudding. But I mean, I've always gotten rid of the transports when I get to this point in the game, because I don't see a place for them. Like, yeah, you could bring a transport into a battle. You could probably bump up the Marines, and then you can drop them out on lifeboats, and that's pretty effective actually. But they're slow, and I just, you know what I mean? I just would rather have a regular warship. So that's why I'm going to destroy any unit that is not a 3-star unit. So that way that gives me not much there, but let me see, wait a minute. Yeah, cause see, he doesn't have his third, not third, like none of these. So, okay, so I did that, right? So now I'm gonna go over to Anne. And I think Anne is a 3-star, so we're gonna drop that out, and that's gonna go into that group there. And I can take the officer off because, and I already took off the guns, and I'm gonna take this off. That'll give us an extra 6,000. And let's see if I can go back to the ships. Yeah, see, okay, so what I can do is I can drop these guys to the reserves for right now. So we know that all these guys are 2 stars. So they're in the reserves, and I don't know of a way of... I'm going to need one of these ships. So anyways, and the matter of fact, wait a minute. Yeah, this one's a 2-star. So this is the ship Whitby. So we're gonna leave Whitby alone for the moment. Because I'm gonna need the Whitby to jump those guys back up when I want to destroy their units, and they're gonna go up here, but they're only gonna be 2-star guys. Where these are 3-star guys. So I guess what I can do is various things that I could do. Like I could try to... Okay, so now if you look here at the Liverpool, is a Bellona class ship. So and this is probably going to be a long tutorial. So if this bores you, just don't watch it. Well, I just want to show what I want to do, just in case somebody finds it interesting or not. But anyways, the Liverpool, for example, it's got rookie guys on it. And so does Dolphin. Now the defense has 1 star. And Ramley's 1 star. The veteran has rookies. But yeah, but Fair Lady and Elizabeth has 3 stars. So trying to think of what would be the best thing to do with this 200. Would it be better to try to raise a 1-star unit? Alright, so by doing that, I just gained the speed perk. Yeah, so Ramley's now has the speed perk. Now, could I do the same for this one? Yeah. Okay, so I mean, so we gained something, and it's not necessarily that well, I mean, whatever. I mean, let's see. But the problem I got with the Liverpool is, you know what I mean? We got okay, so. Oh, yeah, yikes. Okay, so we only have 11 guys. So maybe... You know, I can put some of them here. So, okay. So that eliminates the pool up there. So the question I have, and it's not a question, but it's the thing that I'm thinking about, is I'm trying to find a place for the remainder of these guys that are 2 stars. You know, because we can get 2 stars, so... Like, I wish they gave you a way of destroying these guys while they're in here, but they don't. Not that I'm aware of. So I can dismiss him. And you can see the stats right here. You can see the stats. And again... And again, you can see the stats, so... Alright, so that gives me 1,000 here, which they're okay stats. They're not the best because they're only 2-star guys and stuff like that. So now I have a pool of 1,000 guys. Now the question is, can I do that? Now, And don't I think that one of these ships, yeah, the Whitby. Now the Whitby has 40 guys that are 2 stars and have these stats. So then I'm going to go ahead and drop those in there too, because all of these guys are 2-star guys, and then I can take the officer off and stuff like that. So by doing that, I can go ahead and sell one of these ships. Now, we just want to do an overall look to make sure there's nothing here, no guns, no upgrades, and that. So I don't think it really matters which one I sell, because they're both like that. But I need one still, and I'll show you why I need one to remain. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and go to the store. Go to ships. And we'll, you know, just get rid of one of them. So that's 9,000. And so when we sell this one, we'll get 9,000. But again, as you can see, like I said, I didn't write a script down that I'm going to go right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down the list, and then you know this is going to be jumping around and stuff. But I'm trying to show, I want to just be able to show this process, so that way anybody watching it will see the different kind of things that you can do. Now I'm keeping this ship still for right now while I'm going through all this, is because I need to be able to make a bunch of infantry units for free when I want to deplete this ship right here. But I don't want to put these guys in here because it'll destroy the 2 stars here. So I just want to let you know why I'm leaving one transport ship, because I got to put all those rookies in here to get the people off the certain ships where I want to put better people onto them. So, like I think, matter of fact, like I think I already made the mistake, because I think I shouldn't have depleted these guys yet, unless I'm going to use these guys right now. So, let me see. Okay, so here's the thing, right? I could have left all these 2-star guys still in here. And then I could have drained every rookie unit here. Oh, I think the reason why I did it this way is because by killing all the units, I now have a pool of officers that I don't have to buy. So when I create the rookies in here, I'll have officers where I'm not going to spend 200 to buy an officer. Like, so in other words, what I'm trying to show you, I guess, is if I kept all these units in here, and then I drained all of these ships that have rookies. Like, for example, I'm going to drain this ship. I'm not going to do it to that one, or not to that one, but the Dolphin is going to be drained, and Liverpool. So I have at least 3 ships that I just showed you that I'm going to drain and put into the pool. And then I'm going to create infantry out of them and stuff. So, so I'm telling you something in advance of what the plan is. But right now I have a pool of 2-star guys. So we know, for example, I want this ship in, but this is a 3-star unit. So can I put the 2-star guys in here and still keep this? Yeah, I can. I did lose in some areas, as you can see, but it didn't take away the first perk. So I just gotta find a home for these 2-star guys where it doesn't destroy the perk, because I'm gonna need the victory in the next battle. So, and it's gonna cost 6,000. So we're gonna do that. So now the victory has a 68 pounder here and has regular Bloomfields. It has this here, so it can have the 1200. So it's pretty close. So I don't even think I could put another thing off without taking off some of these, like maybe if I took these off. But the point is, this ship is ready for the next battle. So a done deal. Other than if I wanted to see if I have better officers for this ship, because that's going to be something to look at later on. But but either way, I'm just saying this ship is now ready. So let's go to the Black Cat. Now the Black Cat only has 2 perks, so we might let's see. Yeah, so we're losing in Borden. All right, so we lost in Borden. That's where the loss really came in. But we have the speed perk right here. So I mean, and we have 1200. So now, other than me deciding if like we got these, so could I, well, let's say I give them this one here, so they'll have a bayonet. So okay, so now this ship has this and that, right? But only has an 18 pounder here. Now I don't know, like she's already got maxed out crew, so could I give her something better than an 18 pounder? So I just want to take a look at that, because she's a first-rate ship. See, it's okay now. Okay, here's the thing that I'm gonna run into, right? So that is overweight. This is overweight. So could I take those out? Okay, so if I put the 68 pounders, right? 24 damage, but again, within a 250 yard damage, I guess. So I mean, but I would have to get something up here. So I would have to put in something less. Oh, no, see, I would be overweight. Well, I would still be overweight. Yeah, I don't think there's any way of doing it. Yeah, there is absolutely... There's absolutely no way that I can do it. I mean, there is a way. I mean, I could come over here and put in... That would bring the weight down, but it's going to cost 26,000. You know what I mean? To give it. So I don't think at this point it's worth it. I guess I'm going to... It's just, I just wanted to see if I could have put something better there, but I just can't, as you can see. Like, could I put this one there? No, even, yeah. Okay, so, all right, so for me to keep the 1200 here, I'm just going to have to keep this ship the way it is, okay? So that's how I determine that. Okay. So we know that, can we... Okay, so good. All right, so this was a 3-star unit, and we put the 2-star guys in here. We lost a little bit, but, you know, and it's only going to cost us that amount of money. And these guys do have the 68 pounder. So I think that is a go. And stuff. And now I only have 5 guys. Okay, so I put those guys in there. Okay, so now, okay, so here's what I'm going to show, right? Now my pool is empty. I have no more 3-star or 2-star guys. And so the next step for this, what I want to show as like a tutorial type thing, is the Liverpool is a Bellona, so I want to keep this ship, but I'm going to take the rookies out of the ship. Okay? And then the Dolphin is the same thing. I'm going to take the rookies out of the ship. Now the defense is 2. Ramsey is 2. Ramillies, and the veteran is 1. So now we got 1800. And so everybody else is either a 3 or a 2-star unit. Okay, so I gotta figure out what I want to do with the rookies, right? But at the very moment, what I need to do, I think, is to go ahead and show you why I still needed 1 transport ship. Because all these officers that I destroyed their units, I now have these, so none of these officers are going to cost me anything. So I got all these guys before I'd have to buy any. So why spend an extra 12 or 1,500, 4, 3, 2. So the cheapest guy was 189 right here. So, you know what I mean? So had I kept all those 2 and 3-star infantry, you know, I'd have to buy these officers. So I just wanted to show that so I'm going to put this lieutenant, it's free. And now I'm going to take a look at the rifles. Now we got 3,000 of these. So now I'm going to click on reserve, and I'm going to make a large unit. for free, and it's going to be for free. So because we got the guns, and I have these guys, so and then I can throw him down there. And again, I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm gonna take the top officer, and I got reserves. And as long as it's a trade musket, I'm not buying them. So again, I was able to create a free unit. You know, these are the kind of stats those rookies had, but. And I'm just gonna do the. What I have to do is drain this. And this is why, you know, like I said, you'd want to get rid of your 3 and your 2-star guys first. So that way when you do this process, it doesn't cost you anything to do it. And so why I'm doing this is because I know these guys are rookies, but they're going to spoil any ship that I put them on because they have low stats. Okay, so there we go. We emptied the pool. Okay, so I just saved the game. I just saved the game, so that way, what I can say about that is, just in case I make any mistakes, so I saved the game, right? So that's a step that I did. So, alright, now, what we're going to do here now is, what I want to do is, like, for Elizabeth, for example, is it possible that, how much would it cost me? Okay, so to max her out, it would cost 11,000. So do I want to commit 11,000 right now? Maybe. Okay, so and now I'm going to go ahead and drop her down. Alright, so now Elizabeth is going to be upgraded to a Bellona class ship. And we're going to put the 750 right here. As far as weapons go, and okay, so now Elizabeth will have, you know, will be upgraded to this ship over here. So that is step 1. And that means the Elizabeth that is the Ardent, I'm going to take the guns out. I'm gonna take these out. And I am gonna go ahead and call this one, which you might think this is extreme, but I am actually gonna make an ardent fire ship. Okay, so I just want to make sure I have the funds to do it. And this is where the rookies are gonna go. But it's still a costly thing to do it this way, but that's my plan. So that costs 2,635. And we still got to get a crew on here, but we ain't going to worry about that right now. So now this Ardent becomes a fire ship, and Elizabeth is now, you know, and now we have Fair Lady. Now that's gonna cost, this is quite costly to do this. Now I don't know if I'm buying weapons. Yeah, see, the price didn't change. The price didn't change. So just for now, I'll let her have those. So as you can see, now Fair Lady that gives me back 17,000. So Fair Lady for 2,600 becomes a fire ship. And we're going to take everybody off. And we're going to go to the Liverpool. And for right now, it doesn't matter the weapons, because right now all I am trying to do is I'm just transferring crews is all I'm doing. And again, and this ship has a 42 pounder here, but it only has one upgrade on the ship. But you know, I'm not going to be concerned too much with that right now. I just want to, you know, get these Bellona class ships that. And now this one, I'm going to go ahead and now I can go over to Fair Lady as an Ardent, and I could call her Fire 2. And like I said, this is just in preparation for the duck hunting. Okay, so now what I notice is I have Martha. You know, and she happens to be a 3-star. So it's going to cost this to get her. Now this might be a mistake. Because, you know, I'm getting low on funds. But again, like I said, I planned on having 4 ardent fire ships. Now I'm going to tell you, having 5 points for prices, these ardents, when I sell them, like without guns and without upgrade, I would take it off, obviously. These are worth 16,000. So I just want to let you know, like, you have to value what it is that you're doing. Like, would it be better if I wanted to get rid of these ships? So I go in with the, for example, if I go in with the 2 first-rate ships, and then the 2 second-rate ships, and I go in with the 4 Bellonas, and then if I sold these for 16,000 each, would that be better to have the money instead of making these, than using these guys as fire ships? But the way I look at a fire ship is, if I can connect it to the enemy ship and burn it, then I have one problem eliminated. If I could get 2 for 1, that's even better, and there's no guarantee that it will. Because especially in duck hunting, the wind is constantly changing. So that means at times the enemy is going to have the advantage and I'm not going to have the advantage. And I won't be able to use the fire ship. But that's what I just wanted to mention. So anyways, let me just continue on. So I got Martha here, which is an ardent. So I'm going to take everybody off. And remember, we got the defense, they gave it to us, but anyways. Oh, not the defense. What was the ship that I was supposed to do? Hold on. Oh, okay, yeah, so, alright, so. Yeah, because these are 3-star guys. So I think the reason why I'm doing it this way is because I think if I don't know if it will work, but let's see if we can bump to this here. We just quite don't get there. But it didn't cost me anything for the guns, I guess, so I think that's, like, make sure that, is, oh yeah, and check this out, right? But, hold on, let's do this first, because we're good there, we're good there, and we're good there. So, let me put these 3-star guys here. Yeah, and it didn't affect it, but at least the ship is now ready. So I have the 4 warships ready, other than if I was going to change some of the guns for the next battle. So I need 4 warships and 4 fire ships. And that's what this tutor rule is kind of like about. It's kind of like how you can do this in certain ways to get what it is that you want to accomplish. So now we know Ramleys, we want to... Alright, so again, we don't gain the perk by putting the 3-star guys in here that we spent like nearly 20,000 for. So I mean, It's unfortunate, but I think I'll have to do that because I do want to drain this. And the same here. I mean, they gained some experience, but we didn't have enough. Okay, so I only have 32,000. So honestly, I think at this point, right, other than... Okay, so now for example here too, so here, let's do this now, right? So let's figure this out for a minute. So Martha, so we're gonna go ahead and take out Ramleys and okay, so now fire 3. Like I said, I know this is very costly to do this, but you know, it's just I'm just showing it as something that can be done. I mean, I guess. So I think as far as the defense goes, instead of having defense, I think I'm gonna make this one. And now I'm gonna go back to Anne. And now we're gonna just because our pool is now empty. So now we're gonna put all those rookies that I made. You have to assign it and then dismiss it. You have to assign it and then dismiss it. Assign it and dismiss it. Assign it and dismiss it. And assign it and dismiss it. Like I said, this is one way of doing it. Now again, you could have used a transport ship with all those Marines to use them to try to board ships and stuff, but I don't think I don't do that. And so this Anne as a transport, she has nobody else now. We have nobody in the reserves. We got 1,800 here in our pool. So yeah, if you look at these guys, look, you can see right there, endurance only 13. Willpower only 18. So that's why it's kind of funny. But anyways, alright, so now that I did that, that means I could now go over here and sell the unrated merchant ship for almost 10,000. So see what I told you, those Ardents, they're worth 16,000? Okay, so now that I did that, the last step that I have to do, well, not the very last step, but what I want to do with these fire ships is I want to take off all the officers. Okay, and then the veteran, we know that we want to, you know, I want to label him fire. Fire 4, I guess. Okay, so we have fire 1, fire 2, fire 3, and once I put barrels on here, we'll have fire 4. And the way like I said, the way that I want to do this is that now that there's no officers on any of these ships. So now I'm going to go to my ships that are going to be in the battle, the four ships. Alright, you can see how Borden just went up. And you can see how morale just went to 100. Yeah, so this ship got all new guys, and the stats were bumped up. So we actually lost a little bit right there. Alright, so by putting that officer in there, the morale went up. So we'll just do that. Alright, so by putting him there, we got morale right to there. Okay, so for the 4 warships that are going to be in the battle, they got the best pool of officers that they could possibly have at this point. So there's no... So the only other thing that I could do, and I guess I don't have to do it in this tutorial, but I mean I could just check to see if I could put any better guns on the ships. Like, I don't know if that would be, you know, a thing to watch. So I don't want to make a super long little tutorial thing here, but what I just showed you is, you know, I put the best officers on the 4 warships that are going to be in the battle. So I mean, the next battle. So I mean, that's about the best that I can do right there. Now, of course, they came off these Ardent class fire ships. And I still have to put officers on here, but I don't want the best officers on here. So I mean, so now I'm going to go over to the last 4 ships that I have, which are all Bellona class ships. And so we're going to just see if we have, and this is without buying any officers. Like, I know there's about 2 or 3 officers that we could buy that have pretty good stats, but it's going to cost me rep and it's going to cost me money. And I'm trying to do this with the available pool that I have that I don't have to pay for. So that's what I'm doing here. So this officer is pretty good. Yeah, these officers on this ship are pretty good. I don't know if these guys would even benefit from me switching them. Look, he's got 180, 60, you know, 71 here, but this guy's got 100. He's got an 80. Like, yeah, so I mean, this ship was really good. So that ship is okay. Yeah, and actually this ship has really good officers, so I can't really make any improvements there. Yeah, so sailing just went to 100. And boarding went up a little bit. So we give up a little boarding. So what's the benefit of doing? Okay, so morale went up with that officer there. So even though this one has 100 here and 71. So yeah, that's good. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and take that. And so the only other one we can do is Fair Lady. Alright, so we got raised in efficiency. We raised in sailing. We raised in gunnery. We raised in boarding. And stamina. And morale. Okay, so I've gone through the whole regular pool that I have of officers. And so I believe that I have the like, if you've seen me make a mistake, then let me know in the comments, but I think I have, and these 4 ships are not going to be in the battle, but you know what I mean, I got them to the way I want them. So they have officers. So now the remaining officers that I have in the pool, I'm going to spread amongst the fire ships. So for example, we're going to put the best guy right there. And then I'm going to go like 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, yeah, I think I'm just going to go 1 on each for now. And then on this ship, I'll put the second guy right there. And on this one, I'll put him there. And so it's kind of like I'm trying to spread them out. And you can see that it's starting to get like trashy officers. So I mean, and then for this one, again, I'll put that guy there. And I'll keep working my way to the other side. And like I said, this is just to spread the officers out across all 4 of these fire ships. Where, in other words, I don't want all the best just on one ship. I want to kind of like spread them out, because I don't know which one of these, when they turn into lifeboats, who's going to get destroyed or not. So that I don't know. Because these are all fire ships, and once they burn up, they're going to be in lifeboats. And we don't know if the enemy shoots at them, we don't know. We don't know which ones are going to survive. Okay, so now the final look at the fire ships. We have 5 officers. Or 6 officers, should I say? We have 6 officers. We have 6 officers. And we have 6 officers. Okay, so now the last thing I can do is try to populate these guys. So now we have... Alright, so maybe I need to have... Do I need 350, maybe? Or maybe I can go higher. Like, I don't... Okay, so the first two will have 500. All right, I think I'll make them all 500. So that's a total of 2,000. So I think other than that, folks, other than putting guns on the ships, like, because I guess I could show you the naval guns. You know, other than us selling some of these or mix matching and doing that. Like I have 26 of these, I have, you know, whatever. All I can say is that I think other than that, right, I mean, basically, I have my fleet set. Like, seriously, I have the 4 ships that are going to be warships, and then I have the 4 of these that are going to be fire ships, which I know is crazy. Each one of these is worth 16,000. And I have 40,000, but I think it might be better because that I keep this as is, because the way this is right now, I'm losing that amount of money. So if I were to, I'm going to make 47,500, but overall I'm losing almost, I'm losing 29,600. So I mean, I think I should end this video right here because my fleet is ready for the battle, and I just wanted to show you, like, I guess the last thing I could look at is do the 4 ships that are going to be in there, do they have at least these 2? So let's take a look at that for just a moment. Yeah, they do. So okay, well, yeah, this one doesn't. So that look what that costs to put that on this second-rate ship. Look at that. Yeah, that's quite a bit, but all right, but at least these 2 ships will have that as an option of the double shot. So that cost me about 10,000 to do that. So now I'm down to 29, and that's exactly what the game is going to take away from me. So I honestly think that's as far as I can go. I can mess around later to try to up the guns in some way because I have guns, but I hope not to have to blow this money. But that's the only other thing that I don't think I will show you. So I honestly think that this is probably the way I'm going to go into the next battle. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I'm going to tell you that, and the reason I'm doing that is because this is, to me, one of the most aggravating battles in the whole game. I mean, there's maybe one or two more that are similar that you can say, whether it's the American campaign or the British campaign. But I mean, this is one of the frustrating battles for me, I think. And that's why I'm going in with 4 fire ships, and I'm not even going to get to use the fire ships the way I would truly love to use fire ships. But I want the fire ship. Like, I'm going to just tell you this for the strategy-wise. If a fire ship only takes out 1 ardent, then I'm going to be okay with that because it's going to eliminate a problem. And I'm going to have the lifeboats to get onto my other ships. So, you know what I mean? Or a ship that I take over. Because in this battle, in each one of the 3 enemy packs, but don't forget, they're also going to have another force that's going to come in to this battle. So not only are they going to have 3 packs, in each one of these packs they have a transport that you have to get. And the reason I'm going in with fire ships is simply because if you just went in with warships, the moment you capture one of those transports in each of these 3 packs that they're going to have, the enemy will immediately shoot at those ships and they'll sink. And if you capture all 3 of those ships, instead of destroying them, because all this battle is about is those 3 ships. So the moment you capture or destroy them, you can end the battle. But just know that in either pack, if you take that ship over, the remaining enemy warships will shoot and sink it. And the reason you want all 3 ships is because you're going to get $155,000 for those 3 ships. Plus you can sell them for a little bit of rep. So that is why I'm going in with fire ships. Because I want to have a better chance of getting those 3 ships, because those 3 ships are going to equal $155,000. And trust me, at this point in the campaign, there's only 4 sea battles, this one and 3 others. And you will have all 3rd and 1st and 2nd rate ships. And you need 10 ships for the last 2 battles. So this is very expensive. So that $155,000 that you get for those 3 is the reason why I'm going in with fire ships. So anyways, I already saved the game. So anyways, that's the battle plan. So the next video will be the actual duck hunting, which is a really frustrating battle. So I gave you everything that I could possibly give you on how I prepared for this. And so hopefully it'll go good. And if not, oh well, back to the drawing board, right? So no matter where you are, folks, I don't care where you are in the world. If you're in London, Beijing, or Paris, whatever, I don't care where you are. I want you to have a great day or a great afternoon or a great evening. Take care of yourselves and be kind to people. Spread love and joy. God bless to you in your own religion. This is your friend Jeff signing out. Adios amigos and adios the lovely amigas.